What is up, Facebook? So I had a minor connection issue with the last video and make this one short, sweet, and to the point. Had a mild connection issue with the last video, so I'm going to redo this one and make it short, sweet, and to the point. A couple of fans were digging my company logo that I made. A fan reached out to me, Don, and he sends me this picture of this Cobra with the Cobra Craft handmade wands written in green and black next to it. So I took that logo and I repainted the Cobra, and it looks sick as fuck. And a couple of fans were like, I'd buy a shirt if you put that on the front. So that's exactly what I did. And the other shirt I have advertised on Teespring right now is the one I ordered, which should be here in the next couple of days or so. Looking forward to getting that. My new King Cobra merch be looking more fresh than a fresh pull of tobacco. That being said, I'm smoking on some cherry grade pipe tobacco. I took the tobacco my fans sent me, mixed it all with the cherry tobacco. All the tobacco my fans sent me mixed into one bag, and put a couple squirts of that cherry taste, put a couple squirts of that grape tasty puff, shook it up, let it dry out a bit. That makes for a good pipe tobacco. But this fan must be looking sick as fuck, yo. And here's the deal. If my fans want to help me get Cobra Craft handmade wands off the ground, buying a Cobra Craft wand shirt would definitely help with getting that company started. You get some badass merch and it helps me get my wand business started, which then allows me to sell my wands to all my awesome fans. So it's a win-win for a lot of people. And I think a lot of fans were feeling that too. That's why they reached out and said, hey, if you put that logo on a t-shirt, I'd buy one. And I took that to heart. And as soon as I got back from drinking and having a good time with a couple of friends, hanging out with like 2 to 3 separate peoples and groups of people and that sort of thing. Well, last night I was like, I'll wait till Sunday to go cash my change. So I go to Albertsons to cash my change and stood in line and bought me a Mountain Dew Black Label. Then I moseyed on over to the gas station next to Albertsons, and I bought a new lighter and like a pack of Blueberry Jackpot cigars. I already smoked those. Now, the Blueberry Jackpot cigars, they're not as good as Blueberry Swishers, but you get an extra cigar for the same price. So I got a soda, a cigar, and a lighter for a decent price for like $5.01, basically what I had in my change jar. That's pretty decent, you know. Albertsons was very friendly and reliable with their customer support. They, you know what I'm saying? I get a lot of strange looks walking around town with my staff, but I don't care. Let them stare and talk shit. But yeah, I got some fresh ass fan merch. A couple of fans were like, if you put your Cobra Craft handmade wand logo on the front of a shirt, I'd buy one. And a couple of those comments got supporting likes on those comments. People make comments like that, and then other people like those comments. I'm like, wow. It don't take a rocket scientist to see what people are saying. And I came up with a pretty sick design. The Cobra Craft wand shirts look fucking legit. That is some sick ass shite, yo. If I had money to buy one of these, I'd buy one. I'm just fucking saying, like, you can get the Cobra Craft wand shirts and a basic t-shirt a sweatshirt, muscle shirt, a Teespring coffee mug, and a V-neck jersey, and of course we got, for the ladies, we got the same design and a relaxed tee, and then a fitted tank top, and then the V-neck, other tank top, sweatshirt, and t-shirt are all unisex, and then the coffee mug is always an option. If you don't want to get a shirt, you can get the Cobra Craft Handmade Wands coffee mug, which is the same design as the shirt, but only in coffee mug form. That is fucking sick. There's a coffee mug you can make King Cobra drink combinations in. Now the Cobra Craft wand shirts are available until February 27th. There's plenty of time for a lot of people. And in fact, this design's so fucking epic, I'm just going to keep copying it so people get plenty of time to buy it. That looks fucking legit. Fucking sick, yo. It's the kind of cup you could drink out of to get your day started, like legitly. Like the cup that makes the link on this shirt is fucking sick. I tried to copy and paste the link to that cup, but it reposted the same link, so yo, that is fucking cool looking. Now, GIMP wasn't working properly the first time around, but then when I decided to cooperate, I was able to touch up the Cobra like I wanted to, and that looks fucking sick. Yeah, that is legit shit. And the white background surrounding the company logo makes it pop against the black coffee mug. And it matches the white handle. Oh, damn. But yeah, the more fans buy the Cobra Craft wand shirts, the faster this wand business starts up. So really that depends on you. I can make the wands. That's not a problem. But and my dad's going to help me a little bit with the business, but you know what I'm saying? I got to have merchandise that the fans will buy that will help support. You know what I'm saying? I'm not just gonna rely on a part-time job just to buy all the supplies I need. That would take forever. So at least I have something that the fans would legitly buy, and that's fucking awesome. I threw that shit together on Teespring just a minute ago, and that looks legit. That's the thing about cute chicks, man. They're everywhere. And being a YouTube celebrity has its perks. They recognize you from somewhere, but they're not quite sure where. They're like, I've seen him somewhere before. I'm legitly When as soon as I click on the link that I posted in the chat, the second link actually leads you to the coffee mug, even though the advertisement shows just a basic t-shirt. That's fucking sick, yo. That is fucking sick, yo. There's an official Teespring mug that you could say, yeah, I'm mixing drinks in this shit. And it went towards help to building that legit business. Cobra Crash Handmade ones. Dude, that mug is fucking sick. I don't mean to sit here and drool over this product, but damn. That shit is fucking fresh, yo. And the way my fan, Don, had designed the Cobra, he made it super easy for me to make black and green in my photo editing program that I use. And that Cobra for the logo turned out fucking sick. He took the basic idea that I had. And the bandana's a nice touch. Got this hooded Cobra wearing a skull bandana holding a wand. Dude. That looks like something that actually looks like a fucking company logo. That's fucking epic. What to get for your boyfriend or girlfriend this Valentine's Day when they're a hardcore King Cobra fan? How about a fucking Cobra Craft One shirts, Teespring mug or shirt? So it's interesting because I thought it would show a preview of the mug when I posted the link the second time, but it posted the link to look like it did the first time, but I'm not complaining. The fucking Teespring merch is fucking fresh, yo. Fans wanted a fucking shirt with the logo on it, so that's what the fans are gonna get, because that's how I roll. A couple of fans are making comments like, yo, I'd buy a shirt with the logo on it. When those comments get likes, that's enough for me to go, okay. They're giving you a hint. You want to sell your fans shirts they'll buy and shit. This is your hint. Don't be stupid. Take the opportunity while you can. The 2 part-time jobs could turn into one full-time job. We'll see what plays out. I'm not going to talk negatively of either one, but the fucking Eagles spanked the Patriots. Sweet revenge for the Falcons from last year's Super Bowl. That's most definitely what's up. Not only did my favorite team, the Atlanta Falcons, make it to the Super Bowl last year, which I was grateful enough for just that, but they lost by 4 fucking points. I'm like, ain't that some ironic shit? Ain't that some ironic shit? Seems like every year the Patriots somehow manage to make it to the Super Bowl. They get a lot of hate for it. And that was a good game, man. It was neck and neck. But the Eagles barely won by a couple points. Both teams put up a hell of a game. I'll tell you that right now. If you haven't seen the Super Bowl that just went down, I mean, you know. I remember when Katy Perry performed the halftime show at the Super Bowl one year, and she did a phenomenal job pulling that shit off, man. Fine as hell. Damn. So many inappropriate parodies to I Kissed a Girl, only making fun of myself and my weird attraction to that celebrity. You know, I can acknowledge it without it being weird, you know? If you can acknowledge a female celebrity as attractive without it being weird or obsessive, that's perfectly fine. You feel what I'm saying, Facebook? I had an experience earlier that was quite refreshing, but here's the thing. If you jump into anything too quickly, you know, you gotta play your cards smooth. I seen a cute ass chick earlier, and first-hand chemistry seemed pretty good, you know. People are like, you should go get her number. And I'm like, I don't want to come off as stalkerish, you know. Even though that chick was cute as fuck, I don't want to come off as stalkerish. So if we're meant to be together, the encounter will happen again in a different setting. That's the best way to approach it. I'm more focused on getting my wand company off the ground. As soon as that happens and I'm making some legit money selling wands, what's the point of having a girlfriend if you can't spend money on her? You know what I'm saying? And one part-time job just isn't enough. Trying to get another part-time job when a lot of people know me as Gothic King Cobra, and a lot of people in town aren't going to hire me because I'm a very outspoken person. That's just being real with it, autism or not, you know. They're like, well, I understand you're a hard worker, but here's the thing, assholes fuck with you, so I don't want to fucking personally have to deal with that. That's a burden most people don't want to or shouldn't have to deal with. And we try to fuck with someone's livelihood and it doesn't work. You know, eventually you think these stupid trolls get the point. Like, now I'm giving my fans some seriously badass merchandise. I archived a lot of my projects that I made on Teespring. But these two new shirts that I got going now are fucking sick, yo. I ordered one of them and it's on its fucking way. I cannot wait to rock that shit. Legitly. And, yeah. 3 or 4 fans reach out. They're like, I'd buy a shirt with the logo on it. And then those comments get likes. 5 or 6 or 7 or 8 plus people like those comments. And I may be autistic, but I'm not stupid. When a fan's giving me ideas for awesome shirts they would buy, if a fan says, hey, I would buy this if you did this, 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 and this, you have to be a fucking spastic retard not to take up that offer. And the general response, I feel, to the new shirt is going to be epic. People are going to be like, yo, I want one. I'm not going to say how many shirts I need to sell. That's irrelevant. Doesn't matter. The more shirts you buy, the bigger chance I have of starting my wand business. And the sooner I start my wand business, the sooner I can start making custom wands and selling them to you fine folks. Between these 2 awesome t-shirts and the custom wands. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Excuse me, my Asperger's is talking shit again. That was a fart joke. I went for it, and there you go. My point exactly. Trolls make fun of me for having Asperger's, but I make fun of my own Asperger's all the goddamn time, so the shit trolls say doesn't really affect me, honestly. I smoke my pipe, scoffing at these assholes who are jealous of me. It's pathetic. Like, here's fan merch that supports building the very thing a lot of people have asked about for years. How much are your wands? What are you selling them for? And what I do is, if I got enough money to build it, I'd be selling wands like this for $34 a piece in different colors, and make like 10 or 20 to 30 to 40 of them as quickly as I could, and sell them in bulk in different colors. And as soon as that bulk runs out, make more, and use what money I make to buy more supplies if I need it, and use some of that money for profit. You know what I'm saying? Part of that money has to go to profit, and half part of that money has to go back into your supplies. $1 for profit, $1 for supplies. Simple as that. For every dollar you make, for every $2 you make, $1 goes into profit, $1 goes into supplies. You know. But fans asked for a Cobra Craft handmade wands shirt, and I delivered quite nicely. Check out the coffee mug version of that shirt. It's like, yo, I'd mix drinks in that very proudly. That's fucking sick as fuck. There's nothing wrong with having a pot leaf on your logos and shit, but some people aren't going to order them because they don't want to get shit for it. So having the Cobra Craft handmade wand shirts without the pot leaves is a smart strategy. But some people don't give a fuck, and they're just going to rep it whether people want them to or not. So offering different options, at least. That's business smart. I got 2 awesome t-shirts going right now. And that's how I rock, and that's how I roll. And bullshits have a guitar on them, of course. I took all the tobacco my fans sent me and mixed it with the cherry pie tobacco that was also sent. Put a couple squirts of that tasty puff, shook it up, let it dry out. This cherry grape pipe tobacco was fucking good, yo. Looking tasty puff pipe tobacco, man, that's what it's for. You can put it on food and eat it, although I wouldn't recommend it, to be honest. That shit's meant for flavoring your bud and your tobacco. Well, I got tobacco, so, you know, flavor that. That tasty puff makes it moist as fuck, I'll tell you that right now. I have a good feeling about the Cobra Craft wand shirts. I think the general response is going to be awesome on this one. And at the end of the day, it's about making me some money to get this company started, and making Teespring some money for helping me make these awesome shirts. And my Teespring designs have been getting a lot better as of lately. I took a break from making Teespring designs for a minute, and then I started taking my time with designs a bit and being a bit more particular with it, and it produces a more quality product, in my opinion, not just some sloppy ass, what the fuck is this shit, but no, it actually looks like legit merchandise, you know what I'm saying? A lot of famous YouTubers use Teespring to make merchandise for their fans. I'm not the only one. That's the cool thing about it, is it allows people to support their favorite YouTubers, and it also allows Teespring to make some money. If you're just joining the chat, the 2 new t-shirt campaigns that I'm rocking with, the wand shirts are available for the next 21 days or so. And I want to keep doing it because that fucking shirt looks sick as shit. I'm not going to lie. You can get it in a cup version for mixing your drink combinations. And getting the Cobra Craft handmade wands in a coffee mug form would be a dope ass cup to mix your drinks in. I'm just saying. Yes, sir. If I had money to order one right now, I'd fucking order one. But I want to make a video advertising the shirt that I did order from Teespring, from one of the two that I did order. Fans are going to be more inclined to buy it, especially if they know that ordering the wand shirts is going to go towards getting the wand business started and getting the wand sold to the general public faster. So it actually serves a useful purpose. The more shirts you buy, the quicker the wands will be in your hand. That's something to think about. I know Casper Anonymous is going to fucking steal this video, so, you know, I don't care. It's exposure. All these trolls subscribe to the people that I've associated with in my life. Some of them have started their own YouTube channels. Some of them try to stay out of my limelight. But it is what it is. Cobra Craft Handmade Wands is going to be a legit company someday. And it can be done as quickly as you want it to. I provided the badass merch. Now it's up to you as the fans to buy the shit out of that wand shirt or the King Cobra merch shirt, whichever you please. But the more you buy those shirts, the quicker the company gets started. So that's something to think about. And damn, I gotta check it out again and click on the shirt link. Dude. Yeah, that shirt is fresh. That is fucking sick. I'm digging the Cobra on the logo though. I have a good feeling about these Cobra Craft Handmade Wands shirts. They're gonna fucking sell like hotcakes. That's the hope, at least. Like I said, the faster these shirts sell, the more money I make on these shirts, the faster I can get my company started. So it's totally up to you as the fans. How badly do you want to be holding a handcrafted King Cobra wand in your hands? Ask yourself that question. And ask yourself how cool would it be to be wearing a Cobra Craft Handmade Wands t-shirt before the company even starts. So then when you order your wand, you're wearing the shirt and holding a wand. Ask yourself those questions. If that sounds badass, then you know what to do. You know how to rock with this shit. You know how to make it legit. Next couple of months do really good on t-shirt sales. We can make this shit happen, Captain. A couple Facebook Live videos ago, someone said, well, you should reach out to your fans, ask them to help you design a logo. And they did. And of course, fans love different colors of the logo itself, but the way it is right now with the black and the green, it's perfect. Like, watching, and then there's teamwork. You see what I'm saying? Fan reaches out and says, well, check this out. I'm looking at it like, okay, the black and the green font, that looks good. Yeah, I can work with the Cobra and make it look sick as fuck. Hells to the fuck, yeah. And if my wands get a good enough review on Etsy, people outside of my YouTube fandom will be reaching out and be like, I want a wand. Cosplayers, Harry Potter fans, people who practice witchcraft or getting into it. It's always better to make your own wands if you're going to practice magic, but sometimes the convenience of being able to buy a wand that's pre-made makes the process go a little bit quicker, and there's nothing wrong with buying a wand from a store, online, or what have you, you know. It's part of any magical supply. But having a quality wand at your fingertips is literally an undescribable feeling. And I've spent years making wands to perfect my craft. That's why it's called Cobra Craft Handmade Wands. Because they're handmade by this guy right here. That's the selling point, especially if people see me doing magic videos on YouTube with my own goddamn wand. And I'm like, oh, by the way, if you want a wand, here's where you can buy one. I mean, come on, that practically sells itself. God damn it, man, that Cobra Craft Handmade wand sure is fresh. Now the logo is done just like I posted it on Facebook. There's a white box outlining it, and it looks good with the shirt. And if you get it in coffee mug form, the coffee mugs, of course, have white handles, and it matches the white outline of the company logo. So it's aesthetically pleasing. This is the kind of shit that's going to make Teespring some money, yo. Yeah. You know what's funny, though, is that when my Teespring ads appear on Instagram, that's just all I'm going to say on that. I'm not going to go into any more detail. I'm not going to say anything. I've already said too much. No, but it's cool seeing my Teespring ads pop up. My Teespring campaign ads pop up all over social media. Like, yo, check this out. So you already know the t-shirts are going towards a good cause. It's getting my wand company started. And I think a lot of fans can get into that. Instead of relying on one or two part-time jobs to get it started, you sell a hot t-shirt and one successful part-time job. Get it off the ground. Make this shit happen, man. Like, damn. Oh, man, I had a little bit of Jameson and some Coca-Cola to drink. A couple cups of that. Enough to get me started, you know. Come home and throw together this t-shirt. I'm like, yo, that's fresh. You know, the magical symbol of mine wrapped around with the Cobra that I did with the King Cobra merch t-shirts, that's on the back of the Cobra Craft Handmade Wands t-shirt, because that's what's up. That may single-handedly be my most badass t-shirt to date. I know I say that a lot about my t-shirts, but no, this legitimately is fucking sick. Booyaka. So it'll be interesting to see how many of these Cobra Craft Handmade Wands t-shirts sell. The more that are sold, the faster that wand business takes off. Of course, I've said that before, but if I grill that into people's heads, sometimes it doesn't hurt to repeat yourself, yes. But I had a minor connection issue, so that's why I'm redoing this video. Funky fresh merch for my awesome fans. Yeah. But this video is short, sweet, and to the point. I'll let my phone charge up a bit before I make a YouTube video for my channel. And I want to drop my newest t-shirt merch in those videos. Or in that video, I should say. But I'll let my phone charge up first. While it does that, you know what I'm saying? But I figured I wanted to make a Facebook Live video talking about it, you know, get the word out on multiple platforms. If I get the link to post so it shows the preview of what it looks like. There we go. That's what I'm looking for on Facebook. Sometimes you post your Teespring link on Facebook and it doesn't show a preview of your shirt, and it's like, well, shit. And now it shows a preview of what it looks like on the front. People are clicking on it going, yes, I must have it. And of course a live video explaining why the fuck I'm selling these shirts. If enough fans buy these Cobra Craft wand shirts, I guarantee you, the faster, like I said, the faster they sell, the faster the wand business goes up. And that's generally speaking a good thing. And once I got my wand business started, if I sold enough of them, I could make a decent living doing it. And then how the troll's gonna fuck with me then? You know what I'm saying? Like, how the fuck are they gonna get me fired from my wand making business then? I hate to put it like that, but it's the goddamn truth. And it's not my fault these trolls are assholes, but most people aren't gonna hire me because it's notoriously known that as soon as they recognize my face, they're like, oh, it's this guy. Bro, I feel bad that he gets picked on, but I don't want that, you know, ruining my business and shit. And it's unfortunate that people try so hard to fuck with your livelihood. It really is. But you don't let it affect you, and you keep on keeping, you know. A couple of fans hit me up, they're like, we want Cobra Craft wand shirts. I'm like, all right, here you go. Ask and you shall receive. You buy the shit out of these shirts, and I guarantee you that wine business is as good as golden. So this wine business could be up and running by February 27th. It really depends on how many fans buy shirts. I can't get a stop and drool at the front some more because that's fucking sick. That is beyond fucking sick. It looks sharp as fuck. It is nicely done. Like this legit, it might be my sickest Teespring shirt that I've made. Is the phone charged up enough yet? Yes, it has. Yes, it has. Okay, let's go to settings. Put the phone on airplane mode so nobody fucking prank calls me while I'm trying to record this video for YouTube on my phone here. I took the Cobra Craft Wands logo off of Facebook and put it on my phone to remind me when I got home to make a shirt with it. Self-reminder, because I knew I'd be, subconsciously I knew I'd be a little wasted by the end of the night. A little bit. I say a little bit, because I had a couple glasses of Jameson mixed with Coca-Cola. That's always good shit, you know what I'm saying? Good Irish whiskey. Yeah, buddy. And the phone is definitely charged up. So if I click on the link for both t-shirts and advertise the fuck out of those. What is Cobra Craft Handmade Wands? That is a good question, YouTube. This t-shirt I offer on Teespring is going towards an awesome cause. A lot of my fans have asked me over the years, how much are you selling your wands for? And in order to get my wand company started, it would be greatly appreciated if every fan would give this shirt a jingle, see what you think. I have 2 awesome shirts available on Teespring. Now, the front of this shirt features the Cobra Craft Handmade Wands company logo that looks sharp as fuck. And then you got the word King Cobra underneath it right there. You got the musical notes and the guitar. The back of it features my mystical, magical symbol with a king cobra wrapped around it. Very, very nice. You could even get it in a coffee mug form if you wanted to. You can't tell me that wouldn't be a badass mug to do drink combinations in. Available on teespring.com. And if you're interested in checking out this awesome fan merch, I'll provide the link in the description box below. There's the front of this one, and the back is the same as the other one. The back has the same design, but the front's a bit different. Now, if you want to check out these awesome shirts, I'll post links in the description box below. Sales of these t-shirts will go towards getting my wand company started, so how badly do you want a custom-made King Cobra wand in your hands? That's really up to you. How many of these shirts, you know what I'm saying? You buy enough of these shirts, it can become a reality. Get a close-up of it. That's cool looking shit, YouTube. You know you want one. One pot-friendly and one non-pot-friendly shirt, like I always offer. 2 different styles. Same person. Going towards the same cause. Getting that company off the ground. Yeah. I'm chilling out on Facebook Live right now. I'll upload this video to my desktop so I can copy and paste. Now, the Cobra Craft wand shirts will be available until February 27th. And I want to keep doing this campaign until I make a decent amount of money so I can get this company off the ground. I have enough subscribers on YouTube that I think a lot of people could dig the idea of owning a custom-made King Cobra wand in their own very fingertips while wearing the Cobra Craft Handmade Wands shirts. I think people would be like, yo, you know, so I was designing a logo for my wand company, and a couple of fans reached out to me on Facebook. They're like, "I'd buy a shirt if you put the logo on the front of it." I put the logo on the front of the shirt and I had a little bit of space underneath it. So I'm like, all right, let's add some cool stuff to it and make it look legit, you know. And that turned out very, very nice. YouTube. Right now I have my bike in the shop. It's getting a tube placed in the back tire. The back tire had a bunch of goat heads in it. So that's why if you see my apartment and the bike's not here, don't panic. It's in the shop being fixed. So no worries on that. The bike shop I take it to does a good job on their bikes. I have some of the tobacco that my fans sent me. I mixed it all into one bag with the cherry pipe tobacco they sent me. Put a couple squirts of that Tasty Puff Ghetto Grape. Shake it up, let it dry out. That makes good pipe tobacco, YouTube. It's got some cherry grape pipe tobacco. That's, yeah. Hard to gripe about being out of tobacco when you got this. It smells really good. What you do with Tasty Puff is that take your tobacco, put a couple squirts in there, shake it up, let it dry out. Generally speaking, this is for drier tobacco. Like if you had a giant red bag of 4 Aces pipe tobacco and you put like 3 or 4 squirts in there, shook it up, and repeated the process twice, and then let it dry out a bit, it flavors your tobacco. You can flavor your food with it, although I would not recommend it because it tastes nasty. I mean, on certain things it might taste good, I don't know. But, like, save this for flavoring your tobacco, man. Like, you can eat it on food safely. It's safe for food consumption. But the review I did on Facebook, the review I did on YouTube, I'm like, squirting it in my pipe, and I'm like, well, that's one way to do it. But generally speaking, with Tasty Puff, couple squirts in the bag, shake it up, let it dry out. It flavors your tobacco, plain and simple. Natural, organic food flavoring. Now I got this cherry grape flavored pipe tobacco. It smells amazing. A more in-depth review while I'm showing off my new Teespring merch. YouTubes. I'll make this video short, sweet, and to the point because I want to keep you know what I'm saying. Anyways, thank you for checking out the badass merchandise that I'm offering on Teespring. And like I said, every t-shirt that you buy is going towards getting my wand company off the ground. So it'll be greatly appreciated on my end, and especially on your end when you're holding a King Cobra made wand. It's all about that marketing. You feel what I'm saying, YouTube? Got you chilling out on my phone here. Now, what if your pipe stem is a little bit loose? How would you tighten it up? Well, there's a trick to it. Make sure that part's not clogged. Tap it so it creates an even cake. This is a very delicate process. You don't want to break the plastic doing this, but you take your pipe stem and your tamper and your scooper and you push it in there just like that. And you apply just a little bit of heat from your Bic. Rotate it. Do the same thing. Pull it out real quickly, just like that. Now be careful because your pipes will get really hot doing that, but make sure your pipe stem's unclogged. Now while that vulcanite plastic is still nice and warm, stick it back into your pipe, just like so. Give it a nice push, you know. Don't push on it too hard, but just a nice push and a turn. Oh yeah, that definitely tightened up the stem of my pipe. Now some of these pipes have metal where that piece is at, and the metal, like some of your tobacco pipes are going to be made out of metal right here, like your Dr. Grabos, they'll have the metal piece right here. But for plastic like this, there's a little life hack for making your pipes last longer. A lot of pipe smokers will hate it when your pipe stem gets loose and it's like, God damn it. You end up having to buy a new pipe or go into an online store and sending them your pipe and saying, hey, fix this, you know. And I mean, you saw how fucking easy that was. You know, I got this gorgeous billiard that I restained, and look how tight the stem is. It's 10,000 times tighter than it was when I first started this particular video. You don't want to do this too often because you don't want the plastic to wear out, you know what I'm saying? But if your stem gets too loose on your tobacco pipe, you can use heat and friction to, you know, to fix it. Wait, badass fan merch and a tobacco pipe tip? Oh yeah. You don't have to be Daddy Warbucks to smoke a pipe either, that's for damn sure. This is definitely my favorite style of pipe. Billiard, smooth finish, straight stem, fishtail. And I'm very particular about teeth marks, man. And you look at my stem, no teeth marks. It's because when you're smoking a pipe, you don't have to chomp down on it, you know. You can just like that, you can sit here, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it's not rocket science, but if you take good care of your pipe, you drastically increase the lifespan of it. A lot of pipe smokers will get pissed because they'll buy a pipe and it'll break, and they're constantly buying new pipes. And, you know, it's one less frustration with the hobby if you're being somewhat more smart about it. If you're somebody who is a clencher, you know, you clench down on your pipe stem when you're smoking it. They have rubber tips you can put on the tip of your pipe stem so you don't get teeth marks on it, but I don't clench down on it hard enough. I made that mistake once, and once was enough. I bought a Dr. Grabo from Walgreens. It was a little bit smaller than this one, but roughly the same size. And the bowl had these weird swirls in it. It was a cool looking pipe. But I chomped down too hard on the stem, and the mouthpiece on the right here would chip off. And, you know, somebody says they come over and they go, well, I want to try smoking out of a pipe. So I'll pull out my other tobacco pipe. I don't mind sharing pipe tobacco. I know how it is. But then people who don't know how to properly handle it would chomp down on it. And this stem right here was so deformed. So I literally took some sandpaper because the stem right here broke off from people chewing on it like they weren't supposed to, you know. Common courtesy, but anyways, I digress. Easy enough to fix. I took some sandpaper and sanded it smooth. And now I'm a lot more particular about who I let people smoke out of my pipe, you know what I'm saying? Like, you want to try it? That's cool, you know. But there's a couple things you need to know. One, okay, you're not eating food, so you don't have to chew on the stem. Don't chew on the stem, you're not eating food. When I tried smoking out of this other pipe of mine, when the stem was all fucked up down here, it was so uncomfortable to clench between my teeth. And so I took some sandpaper and I shaped it so it would be more comfortable to smoke out of. And now it fits very comfortably like it's supposed to. And now I only let trusted homies smoke out of my tobacco pipes. Now I've done it too, to be fair, YouTube. Like I've clenched on them, like I said on that Dr. Grabo that I bought from Walgreens. It might have been my second or third Dr. Grabo that I was going through. And then like that second or third Dr. Grabo, I chewed down on the stem too hard. And it broke on me. Or if the pipe gets hot, I go to, if I do this number, go to pull it out of my mouth and put it in my pocket. Like, oh shit, the bowl's hot. And I drop it. It hits the cement. The bowl breaks. It sucks. It's a part of smoking a pipe, you know. So you replace them. It's part of life, you know. But I've had no complaints from this pipe. I tried to restain it dark green, and the green stain didn't finish. It kind of faded black. And then original kind of almost halfway gone stain. Like there's parts of it where it's a little bit green, there's parts of the pipe where it's a little bit black, and there's parts of the pipe where it's a little bit brown. So I tried to make the pipe emerald green, like the racing green X105 fishtail from Peterson Pipes, which is the same shape as this pipe, mind you. The stain didn't last, and it made the pipe camel colored, which is kind of cool, I guess. I'm not going to lie. It was unintentional, mind you, but as the pipe would heat up, the stain that I tried to, the spray paint I tried to use for it didn't stick to it. I took paper towels, I'd stuff them in the bowl, stuff it in here where the stem connects, and just sand the wood smooth, cover it in paint, let it dry, you know. But as the bowl would heat up from smoking out of it, spray paint's not ideal for staining tobacco pipes. I should have gotten tobacco pipe stain. I'm sure there would have been a paint that would have been, I could have used that would have been less sticky when it heated up, like a heat resistant sort of paint. But I'm not griping about the stain. This actually looks kind of cool. Unconsciously made a camel colored billiard. Yeah. It's off topic though. Because a lot of pipe smokers, they hate it when their stem gets loose. Legitly, and if your stem's got plastic where it connects, there's a way you can do it. If you widen the stem with like a piece of metal and you heat it up, and don't apply too much heat, it makes the plastic expand. And then if you use the heat of that and let it cool off a bit before you stick it back into your pipe, you can usually tighten it up. But the plastic on this stem is good quality plastic. I bought this tobacco pipe from the Ash Cigar store a hot minute ago, and I restained it. And this has been a good pipe. This has been a reliable, good pipe. I tend to think people have a certain type of pipe that they're into. They're in for the look of it. Sometimes by fate, the pipe doesn't just get chosen by the smoker. It also chooses the person it's with. You know what I'm saying? Because you could buy a pipe and it'll last about 2-3 weeks, and then it breaks on you, and you're like, fuck. Now you're buying another pipe, and then the same thing happens. It's like, what the hell? And then all of a sudden, you buy one pipe, and then it's a quality pipe. You luck out on the drawing. Sometimes you'll get a shitty pipe, it happens, but then you luck out and get a quality pipe. And I've done the same treatment for the stem on this pipe. I've used heat to fix it so the stem's tight on this pipe as well. I've tightened the stem on this other pipe and also reshaped the stem to be a more comfortable smoke. And yeah, I've gained some mild experience repairing tobacco pipes. I'm not exactly a tobacco pipe craftsman, mind you, but the best experience I've gained fixing tobacco pipes is, in fact, fixing my own. And that's really how anyone gets experience in anything, is doing it for themselves and saying, how can I do this, this, and this? They made the Peterson Racing Green X105 fishtail pipes. Were made in 2010, about 9 years ago. And they're shaped just like this, but the bowl is a stunning, rich emerald green. And it's like, oh, dude. And the stem's a sterling, shiny black. I had a pretty sweet little Peterson pipe that I bought a while back, and I was smoking it in cold weather. And the bowl was a lot tinier than this one. And I accidentally dropped it in cold weather, and when it hit the cement, the stem hit the ground and the stem broke off with the stem still attached. This little plastic piece right here, YouTube and Facebook, was broke off into the pipe itself, but the piece right here broke off completely from the pipe. I was like, dude, that is some weak horse shit. I was having the worst luck with pipes, and then I bought this one, and luck changes, doesn't it? Classic billiard shape right here, y'all. It's a bit longer video. It's not just short, sweet, to the point on YouTube, but a nice tobacco pipe tip / informative video, you could say. It's a business venture that my fans could help me make a reality. All they gotta do is buy the shit out of these Cobra Craft wand t-shirts. You buy the shit out of them, and it can become a reality. You could legitimately be holding handmade wands in your hand. And that's the bigger picture you gotta think about. Feel what I'm saying, YouTube? It don't take no goddamn rocket scientist. I designed a kick-ass logo for my wand company. A couple fans say, I'd buy your shirt if you put that on the front. Okay, check this out. Boom. And that tasty puff makes it pretty moist, or a lot moister than it already is. So I might have to open this bag of pipe tobacco up. Just like that, let it dry on my desk with the bag open. Let it naturally dry in the air. It'll create better smoke, or light better at least. I'm not gonna let it dry out too bad, but dry enough to make it easier to smoke on. But if I let it dry out, it's not gonna lose that great flavor that will attach itself to the leaf inside this delicious bag right here. So, mixing tobacco, over the years I've learned a thing or two about crafting some tasty blends. This one time on pipesandcigars.com, when pipesandcigars.com had the create your own blend, I ordered a mixture of 4 different pipe tobaccos, 4 ounces of cherry, 4 ounces of black Cavendish, 4 ounces of peach, and 4 ounces of chocolate flavored pipe tobaccos. Not only was it strong, but it was sweet, it smelled good, and it was by far the best pipe tobacco I've ever smoked. And then pipesandcigars.com quit doing the custom create your own blend, and I'm like, well, ain't that a bitch? I got a pretty good deal on this huge ass bag of creating your own tobacco, and lo and behold, they quit doing it. The custom blend I created smelled so fucking good. It tasted amazing too. But yeah, I went and hung out with Steve after I went to Albertsons to pick up a lighter and a couple of cigars and some caffeine. Albertsons was very helpful with their customer service, as always. Very professional. And then I chit-chatted with Steve for a bit, and then I went and hung out with some friends of mine to watch the Super Bowl. Seeing the Falcons get sweet revenge through the Eagles was pretty sweet. Although, to be fair, the Patriots and the Eagles played a damn good game. That was definitely an intense game, very close. Although I'm a fan of the Falcons, I'm very grateful they made it to the Super Bowl last year. Although the Falcons lost by 4 points last year during the Super Bowl, of all the irony in the world. Call it a Pipe Thoughts video because I'm discussing more than one topic, not just the awesome fan merch, but pro tips on keeping your pipe lasting a lot longer. And the reason why I say be careful when you're applying heat to fix the tightness on your stem is because cheaper pipes tend to break easier doing that. So, yeah. There we go. That should unclog this sexy bastard right here. Don't get me wrong, I love both the pipes in my collection equally, but I've had the other one a lot longer than this one. But there are some pipe smokers who'll have a collection of pipes, and there are some who have like 2 or 3 or 4 good solid pipes, and I'm content with the 2 that I have right now. They chill at my ashtray next to my computer. I'm not particular with the tobacco I smoke out of them. I smoke many different kinds of tobacco through my pipe. There are some pipe smokers who are like, oh, this pipe is for this blend. And that's how you enjoy your hobby. That's how you enjoy your hobby. There's no written rules about it. And now here's something that's going to be controversial. There are some people on YouTube who think pornography is bad because they think the brain can't distinguish real pussy from internet pussy. And that's a fair argument to make. But here's the thing. In certain settings, if it's done in moderation, you're watching it, it can be therapeutic. If it had sex in a month or whatever, a couple months or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And you want to see a naked chick without dealing with all the drama and bullshit. You want to touch yourself to that, ain't nothing wrong with that, you know what I'm saying? As long as you're not advertising it to minors and you're being discreet and responsible about it, you're fine. But you look at the lesser of the two. If somebody has a high sex drive, would you rather than rape somebody or watch porn obsessively? That's an extreme way to look at it, YouTube, but it makes you think, and Facebook, you know what I'm saying? And I tend to think that, if the person has a high sex drive, I'd much rather than watch porn excessively than actually go out and do the horrible things, you know what I'm saying? Like, love is like a fart. You shouldn't force it. It stinks and assholes are involved. That's the fucking truth of it, YouTube. As it is that time of year. Now, if you're single on Valentine's Day, YouTube, don't trip out about it, because we all die alone anyways. So it doesn't matter if you find somebody or not. Feel sorry for the schmucks who are in miserable relationships. Remember, YouTube, it is better to be single than it is to be in an unhappy relationship. That's a good pipe thought right there. That's wisdom, A lot of people are in such a rush to find companionship because they're afraid to be alone. and they end up in unhappy relationships because of it. And that just makes people miserable. Food for thought, YouTube. Smoking some tasty puff sprayed cherry pipe tobacco. Creating some Rockin' Fan merch. Trying to get a custom wine company off the ground from scratch. Gotta dream big or go home, that's the way I look at it. I'm calling it a bit. Anyways, this is KingCobraJFS back at you with a fresh brand new video. Thank you for taking the time to view my brand new awesome fan merch. And I almost dropped the phone, but I caught it like a boss. The more t-shirts you buy, the quicker the company starts. Thanks for watching. Catch you all later. All right. If you're going to advertise merch on Facebook, you might as well do it on YouTube as well. And like I said, I think the Cobra Craft shirts are going to sell really good. Because that shit looks fucking awesome. Certain details should be left out of my videos, yes. When it comes to attracting the opposite sex, one should always be a discreet gentleman. Yes. Words of wisdom, Facebook. That quite often I can always give you the upper hand in a certain situation, especially if men are being pigs trying to pick up on this one woman and she's had enough of it, and then she gets a one dude who's actually being polite about it. She's going to be like, well, how refreshing is that? That right there is something to think about, legitly. Nice to see that the computer's cooperating. So I'm going to click and drag that Pipe Thoughts video I just made for YouTube to my desktop. And I'll copy and paste the links for those t-shirts in that video and put it in the description box. Make it easier for the fans to find it. I got glove. If I would have gotten home sooner, I would have gotten this shit taken care of quicker, but yeah. It's alright though, it's getting done, that's all that counts. Importing the video from image capture directly from my phone instead of directly uploading it to YouTube using my phone. That way I'm not burning through a shit ton of cell phone data for this. But this is how you market this shit, people. Legitly. A straight shooter approach, you know. And, yeah. And it's almost done importing to the desktop. Almost done. Almost there. I'm waiting for a video to upload. It's about as boring as watching paint dry, but the content it produces is worth the wait. People fuck with me all the time, and at some point you just gotta, you know. Almost there. Almost there. Yes. Very, very good. That video is on my desktop. Now I can delete it from my phone because it's on my desktop. Very, very nice. This is a great way to get the ball rolling on this shit. It's a brand new Pipe Thoughts video. First link will be the new t-shirt. Description, paste. Hit that return button a couple times and do the other link for the other shirt. And repeat the process. And let's see, call it a new Pipe Thoughts video. Pipe Thoughts. Because there were pipes here, and probably not gonna have. I can always try monitorizing it, but they may not. They may demonetize it because the word pipes in it. It's stupid, but what do you do? It's YouTube. Go ahead and smash the publish button. Let that shit upload. Okay, now that I got that taken care of. Holy shite. Drinking that liquid to be busting my raps quicker because my raps be getting sicker like what Teespring merch. Like a parrot on the perch. That actually makes a pretty badass mug, I'm not gonna lie. That shit looks way Gucci good. Or it looks better as a t-shirt because you can't really see the O that well. This is the way the outline is done, but now I'm overthinking it. That looks sharp. But the reason why you're better off reading a shirt because the shirts are less breakable. like I said before, marketing, that's what it's all about. There it is. Nothing to miss, because I just have to take a right quick piss. Let me tell you something about drinking whiskey. It goes right fucking through you. I got a video advertising the wand shirts and what they're for, and that should be enough to get the ball rolling, hopefully. Who the fuck gave it a sad react? There's nothing sad about my fucking t-shirt. Why is the Cobra Craft wand shirts a sad thing? I don't understand it. Well, that person's getting blocked and deleted from Facebook. I'm not going to have inappropriate reacts to my shit. I was really that sensitive about it. Now, it's not an issue of being sensitive. It's... Unfollow, unfriend. I'm trying to sell these shirts to start my wand business. That's not sad, that's motivational. Fuck you, dude. And the cunt you were born out of. Sometimes you just gotta be like that, you know, like... But yeah, I got the links to those shirts now posted in chat. And a lot of people joining up, that's what's up. It's gonna take a hot minute for this shit to upload, but lo and behold. And here's something I can do for fun. Let's read the KingCobraJFS subreddit. Let's feed my ego. Why the fuck not? All the stupid fuckery they have on this website. They got a stupid wiki page that I can work on, yes. Like all this shit can be deleted. Editing the KingCobraJFS subwiki. I just delete it all because I can. Yeah. Delete and save page. Because this wiki was created by. Describe why you changed your page. Edit this shit and make me look. And personal information on that wiki page, not having it. I don't know who did this, but same page. Oh. 6 pages. Yes. Oh shit. I'll be bookmarking this page. Because if people are going to write a wiki page about me on the internet, then I want to control what's on it. Think I'm playing. Think I'm playing. Think again, slick. I gotta love the stupid comments they ask on the KingCobraJFS subreddit. Is Josh aware of this Reddit? No. I gotta click on it because this is gonna be fucking stupid. Welcome to Reddit, the front page of the internet. Let's see. One person comments, he knows we're all trolls trying to stop him from becoming famous. Yeah, I'm not as stupid as these assholes make me out to be. Like these people are so obsessed with me. It's ridiculous. Name one smart thing Josh has said or done. Make YouTube videos, apparently, because there's several pages dedicated to people obsessing over me. Keep feeding my ego. Go ahead, this fucking video will end up on the same fucking subreddit. People will be glorifying over it. Oh, he talked about it. He talked about the subreddit. That's usually how it goes. Just for a quick laugh, I decided to visit the subreddit that makes fun of me. There's a subreddit that it started off as a subreddit for fans, but then it progressed and spiraled into a subreddit of people making fun of me. And then a separate subreddit from that subreddit was created by a bunch of people who were doing it because they're fans, not because they're assholes. So I literally now have 2 subreddits dedicated to me. One's dedicated to making fun of me, and the other one's dedicated to actually glorifying my YouTube career. I mean, like, you know what I'm saying, Facebook? Good gracious. You can't let stupid people ruin your life now, can ya? No, you sure as hell can't.